Lindsay Freeman. I teach agricultural education here at the University of Wyoming. And since it's finals week this week, I get to take over all of the social media outlets. So one of my favorite things about being an ag teacher is all of the friends that I get to make along with the job. So this week, I'm introducing you to all of my good friends. And this time we have Mr. Stephen Priest. So can you just tell us a little bit about who you are and why are we friends?
Well, thank you. As she said, I'm Stephen Priest, and I am the principal at HEM Junior Senior High School in Hanna, Wyoming. First met Lindsay. I was the instructional facilitator for our district, and she was our ag teacher. That's when I first met Lindsay, and that's how we kind of became friends. We became kind of natural friends because we both like technology and our backgrounds. I was a former ag teacher, so we hit it off pretty well. And then I actually became her boss. I count Lindsay as one of my good friends. Enjoy calling Lindsay and asking her for advice on things, and I think she still calls me every once in a while and asks me for. I try to give her some advice. I don't know if it's good advice, but I give her advice.
It's always good advice. So, speaking about the teachers that you consider some of your friends, so my favorite part about my job as an ag teacher are the friends that I get to make. What is your favorite part about what you do?
I think my favorite part about what I do, as you said, is working with all the teachers and all the students. We get to meet and work with different students every day. It's been really hard this year because of not getting to interact with the students every day on a personal level. You get to make friends not only with your teachers, but uh, end up some lifelong friendships even with your students. Um, you get to form those relationships with your teachers and your students and even the parents. Education is all about relationships, and you forge those relationships, and you have to forge those relationships to have a good quality education in the classroom.
Well, that sounds like a good segue to my last question, which is what advice would you give to college students or first year teachers?
Like I already mentioned, education is all about relationships. So you need to focus on building those relationships um, with the community, with your other teachers, with your students, with your administrator, and be open to advice. Don't be afraid to ask questions. There are no dumb questions. So um, ask for advice and be a sponge as you start to learn. It's going to be like drinking from a fire hose when you first start, and you're going to feel like you're treading water. But everybody's been there. I still remember my first year teaching, and it was like drinking from a fire hose. So don't feel we've all been there, and don't feel like there are. If you don't know anything, just ask a question. There are no dumb questions.
All right, great advice. So, my goal as the old adult teacher running this social media takeover is to get more likes on our Facebook page. If you want to be a friend of mine, like Mr. Priest is, then just like our page. So, until the next time, thank you for being a friend.
Back again.